I want people to know it's about Jesus. I just kind of want to disappear from the scene. It's just a story about how God can reach people. So I was pretty much of the world, just a regular guy. I was trying to figure out my place in this world, and I was mainly focused on my career. I was just really, at this point, like, looking for the truth. I always, deep down, knew that there was something out there. I just didn't know, I believed there was a God. I just didn't know who or where or why or how to reach him or what I was supposed to do. So at this point, I was finally looking for the truth. A few weeks before I got born again, I was out in California, and I went to visit a friend. And me and him had always talked about trying this hallucinogen. We took it one morning, and I knew things were just off. Like what I was about to experience was not going to be good. I took this stuff, and I essentially overdosed. I felt myself come out of my body. I think I died in the car under the influence of these drugs. These drugs I knew I shouldn't have taken. I saw my life kind of flash before my eyes. I feel my body just get thrust forward into this darkness, and I'm so overwhelmed, and I just can't believe that I took these drugs. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I know where I'm going is nowhere pleasant. And right before I kind of enter into my eternity, I felt myself get pulled back. And right when that happened, I started hearing a voice, and I started to feel this relief come over my body. I'd never heard it before, but I knew it was God speaking to me. And he said, don't worry, this was just a lesson you had to learn. I know you wanted to try this drug. And it was just such an amazing relief to get pulled back. It felt like God's mercy over my life at that point. After I got back from California, it had only been a couple weeks, and I met this lady at my work. I drive the shuttle there for the hotel, and her name was Pam Fox, and she'd been at the hotel on a business trip with her husband. So we greet each other, and we head to the shuttle, and we get in the shuttle, and the first thing she says to me is, "So Ryan, what's going on in your life?" I felt no need to censor myself, and I told her, "Yeah, I was kind of just having a mental breakdown before I came to pick you up. Life isn't going that great right now, and I'm trying to figure things out." We're parked on the side of the road. I'm about to let her out, and she goes, "Ryan, God is doing such a working in your life right now." And I'm just kind of sitting there like, I don't even know what to say. I have no idea what to say. And she goes, "Hey, can I pray for you?" And I'm like, "Sure, that's fine. You can pray for me." And she starts praying for me. And I'm just kind of listening to her, and what was happening in the car at this point was not forced or manipulated, but I just kind of felt this presence just kind of invade the van. Looking back now, I see it was the Holy Spirit trying to get in there. And she goes, "Hey, there's this church around the corner from here. I just kind of want to take you there and get you some information." And I'm just like, "Yeah, that's fine. We can do that." I felt comfortable with her, and so we head to the church. It's literally right around the corner. It took us 30 seconds to get there. It's Princeton Alliance Church. She gets out of the van, and she's opening all these doors, and they're all locked, and one of them was unlocked. And you should have seen the smile on her face, and she was all excited, and she's waving me in. Should I go in this church? I just took a leap of faith, but I didn't know what I was putting my faith in. I was just lost. I had no idea what was really happening. And one of the first people I meet there is Pastor Alex Chang. We're talking about life, and we're talking about God, and I got all sorts of questions for him. And I'm telling him, look, I don't know how to believe in this stuff. Just like Pam, he says, "Hey, can I pray for you?" He starts praying for me. I'm just kind of listening to him. And after he finishes praying, he pulls out a Bible, and he goes, "Hey, would you be okay if, we read some of this together?" We're reading together, and I'm just kind of following his finger on the page. And the craziest thing happens to me. I've never experienced anything like this before. I felt something come inside of my body, and I remember saying, "Oh my God, it's so real. It's real. It's so real. I can't believe it's real." I just had this truth just come flying into my body. Just this truth just got implanted into my being, and it was just so overwhelming, and I just knew God was real at that point. I turned to him and I asked him, like, what the heck just happened, you know? And he's like smiling and kind of taken back. He tells me that angels in heaven were rejoicing and my name was just written in the book of life. And I had just been baptized and born again of the Holy Spirit. I'll be honest, I'm addicted to God at this point, and I want other people, you know, my family, friends, everybody I want them to know this Jesus like I'm beginning to know him. God will reach anybody, anywhere, at any time, and he'll do anything in his power to reveal himself to you if you're looking for the truth.